Welcome back everyone. It will be hoodie on, hoodie off this evening, as in the hood, not the hoodie. This is staying well on because it is blinking brass monkeys. It's freezing in the UK this evening. So what is the order of the day? It's chest, you'll be happy to hear, and it is a volume, people. It is volume. So this evening we are going to be knocking on the door and hitting 10,000 kilograms in one single session. Now I'm hoping this will take me on or around 50 minutes to an hour. I'm going to bring you on the ride. I am going to cut in and out because I'm going to explain the program and you're probably going to think, God, I don't want to watch that much repetition. So I'll bring you into the good bits when I feel like I'm dying, so you get a little bit of entertainment, but I'll run you through in a second because I've written it all on the board behind you there, exactly what we're going to be doing this evening. But as I said, at the moment we're hitting one heavy session, which was a previous session. Today is the high volume session, still relatively heavy weights, and then we're hitting that dumbbell session as well. So it's all good. Now I've just done a warm up of 10 repetitions on 60 kg, just get warmed up because it is that cold. We have the pre-workout on the go as well, and the bar is now set up with 100 kg. Okay, so 24 each end. You know the drill by now if you watched me before. So what I'm going to do is, as you can see, that's in reverse because I've got the camera in reverse. So I'm going to spin it around and I'm going to show you exactly what we're doing. Right, so this is what we are doing, people. And excuse me behind the camera. Ta-da. Right, so bench volume day this evening. Goal 10,000 kg. All of this adds up to 9,950, but you'll probably excuse me 50 kilos because let's be honest, I've just hit 10 repetitions on 60 kg for warm up. But this is what we'll be doing. We'll be doing 5 sets of 10 repetitions on 100 kilos. For a lot of people, that would be your workout, that would be done. But no. We're also going to be doing 120 kilos for 5 repetitions for 5 sets. We're also going to be doing 130 kilos for 5 repetitions for 3 sets. So we're going to be hitting a total of 13 sets this evening. Okay, 13 sets on our way to 10,000. You can see what the split is here. Let me just take you around here. We'll get back into focus. 5,000 kilograms on 100, 3,000 kilograms on 120, and then almost 2,000, just shy of 2,000 extra, or actually just 50 off on 130. So that's how we're going to get to 10,000 kilograms on a single session. And I'm going to bring you on the ride because I haven't done this kind of volume for ages, but it's the kind of thing that I need to be doing alongside the heavy chest session up to 150, which I did the other day to really good effect. But yeah, for a lot of people, you'll be thinking, bloody hell, that's a hell of a lot. And it is. But a lot of you will be thinking, lightweight session, you're having a laugh. Yeah, 100 kilos will be a bit of fun. That would usually murder me anyway for 10. That's flipping, 50 repetitions on 100. But then we're talking 25 repetitions on 120. And then we're talking 15 repetitions on 130. So this might go completely wrong, people. I haven't done this type of volume before. So it might murder me and we never get past 100. Now, I'm not going to just do 100 for 5, then move on to 120 for 5 and 130 for 3. But I need to get all of these 13 sets done. So all I'm going to do, we've got the chalk down there. Let me show chalk. Yeah. Every time we complete a set, tick, and away we go. And by the end of this evening, we can have gone through those 13. I'm not leaving the garage until all 13 are done. So let's go, people. Starting with first set on 100. Right, people, we're back in the game. 100 kg, first of 13 sets this evening. We've got motivational speeches on because I'm going to need them. Let's go. So we're going to start off with 10 repetitions on 100. See how we get on from there. Whoa. Probably not the best start in the world. I completely missed my rep count on about 6 or 7. You'll probably tell me that was 11. Not quite sure what it was, but let's crack on. Right, so that's first repetition down. Apologies because it is in reverse, but you'll see it anyway. So first 100, score through, done. Flip the neck, 4, 12 reps, or 12 sets to go. Oh, going to be taking about 3 or 4 minutes in between each. So I did have Sam Sulek documentary on, but now we're just kicking on.
It's in my head 24/7. There's nothing else I can think. I don't think about nothing else.
I think that's old McGregor, isn't he? Yeah, it's good. Just listen to motivational speeches to get me through this. See you back in a sec. Now finish my pre-workout with a bit of BCAAs in it. So we're on to the second set. So this is going to be the second set of 10 on 100 kg. This time I'm going to make sure I count properly. Let's go. Right, rep number 2, or set number 2, 20 reps done. I should have put a little timer or something, see how long it does take me, but yeah, as you know, I'm not great at editing, so this is pretty much real time, believe it or not. It's all good, so that's our second set down. Let's tick that bad boy off. Happy days. 2 down. I haven't quite decided, and you're probably all like thinking, well, this is how I would work it out. Not quite sure how to do this. Let me talk you through it. Yeah, so this is what I'm kind of getting at. So we're 2 sets down, which is 20 repetitions on 100. Done those 2 in about 5 minutes. So I'm thinking I'm going to go to 3 sets of 10 reps on 100, then I'm going to start going into the 120s, because I'm not sure how much I'm still going to have in the tank after 50 repetitions on 100 to tackle 120, 130. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go 100 for 3 sets. I'm then going to attempt 120 for 3 sets. And I'm going to see if I can knock out those 130 for 3 sets, which is insane. Absolutely insane. I might have to mix this one up. I'm not even sure I can do 130 for 5 for 3 sets after doing that amount of volume before it. And then I'm going to literally finish off sets 4 and 5 on 100, 4 and 5 on 120 on the pyramid down from 130. But it'd be interesting to see if you were given the same kind of volume, how you would split those 13 up. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hit 100 for 3, 120 for 3. And I'm going to try to do 3 sets of 5 and 130. Then pyramid down for 2 more on 120. And then finish with 2 more on 100. We'll have to see. It might be the case, to be honest with you people, where I can't do 2, 3 sets on 130. And we're going to have to make up the rest with 100 and 120, but the challenge is 10,000. Well, not the challenge. The target is 10,000, so we'll see what we can do. All right, let's get on with it. I'm ready for my 3rd and final set on 100 for 10 before we go up to 120. Right, we're back, people. 3rd set on 100. My anterior delts are already saying, Barry, you're a flipping idiot. And probably along with the rest of you. Right, let's go. Okay. Right. Whew. Whatever we're doing 10,000 kilograms tonight. I'd like to do it in the order we've just talked about behind me. We'll see how this goes. Because we've now done 3 sets of 10 repetitions on 100. So we've just done 30 reps on 100. Now we're going straight up to 120. 20, 40, 50. Do the maths with a 7 foot, 20 kilogram Olympic block. We are still
Flipping down the chart. That is not worth it because you wake up at 3:30, some other kid's getting up at 3 and he's got 30 minutes on you today. So I need you not only to want to be a beast, I need you to get in beast mode and stay in beast mode.
That's what we need, isn't it? We need to flip and be in beast mode and stay in beast mode. And flipping heck, borrow someone else's anterior delts right now. Right, I'll see you back in a second. I'm literally just going to finish that pre-off because I think there's a little bit left. See you in a sec. Right, people, where is that chalk? Here we go, here's chalk. Right, so we've got a now. So we're 3 sets down on 100. I haven't got a lot of time left either. I've just looked at the watch and I've got to be back indoors in 40 minutes. So we've literally got 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. We've got 10 sets to do in about 40 minutes. I literally have 40 minutes to do 10 sets. Jesus. Right, 120 times 5. This will be the litmus paper. Christ. Wow. You know when you write something on the board, and I'm a nightmare because I will murder myself doing this. Right, so we've now got the first set of 120 done as well. So we're 3 sets of 100 down, with 1 set of 120 down. Give myself a couple of minutes, because we know we've only got 4 minutes per per set. So a set takes me about 30 seconds and a minute, isn't it? We've got about 3 minutes rest in between these sets. Insanity. Right, what are we doing? What's it with all these bloody adverts? Right. Geez, no wonder, look at that. Probably can't. I've literally picked the one motivational video that has an advert every, must be flipping every minute by the looks of it. Right, what are we going for? Discipline is power, believe in yourself, be that guy, control your mind, you versus you against you, no excuses, get it done. Oh, look at that.
They will literally think that you have lost your mind. Why? Because you're dedicated? Because you're driven?
Yeah, let's put that up a little bit.
Because you refuse to sleep on your destiny?
Refuse to sleep on your destiny? Right. It's got to be a couple of minutes. Let's put you here. Now, we're going after the second set of 5 and 120. Let's get this going on. Oh. Jesus, this is absolutely murdering me. I can tell I did back previous session because I had a bloody good back session. Hopefully before the time this comes out, that would have already dropped. But there was some mean flipping bent over rows and everything going into it. My back can get that little creepy DOMS in it. Right, second session done, or second set done on 120. So out of the 10,000 so far, we are, what's that, 300 down, 120, 600, 1200, 1200, 3000. We're about 4,200 kilograms through 10,000 already, which is good. Okay, we're more than 40% through it, but these are horrendous now, aren't they? Do you know what I mean? I would prefer, in the grand scheme of things, from a high volume point of view, but it would be a very boring video and a very boring session for me, just to literally do 100 kilograms times 10 for 10, hit German volume. Literally just do 10 sets of 10 repetitions on 100. I would prefer to get to 10,000 than these bloody things here, because I'm just about to go into this third set here on 120 after doing 3 sets of 100. And it's going to murder me. Right, that's got to be a couple of minutes again. As I said, no editing, so this is real time. So this ain't any rubbish where I'm sitting around coming back to this in 10 minutes time. What you're seeing is what you're seeing. I don't know about you, but you're probably thinking the same thing as me. He's on his third set of 120. That looks horrible. How in God's green earth is he going to hit 130 for 3 sets of 5? Don't worry, I'm there as well. Seeing as my PB is 130 for 5 sets without doing all this horrendous stuff before it. Now, we did say, actually, didn't we, that might be my slight saving grace, that we were going to do 3 sets of 100 for 10, and we were going to do 3 sets of 120 for 5, which is now done. So really, I should be going up to 130 and tackling the first set of 5. Bloody hell. I'm going to tackle, am I going to tackle it that way? Yeah, what am I saying? Why am I even questioning that? Why would I want to do another set on 120, which is going to batter me even more, to then start on 130? I'm looking at that now, right? In hindsight, why didn't I do 1 set on 120, knock out these 3, and then go for more of them, and then finish on those? Jesus. This is rapid programming, do you know what I mean? You're literally looking at it. As I said, I was driving home from work this evening, and I was like, right, I've got to hit a volume tonight. Last session we hit 7,000 kilograms, or 7,230 I think. And I just set myself, I was like, right, instead of just trying to better that, let's go for a big whole number. I was like, right, 10,000. And I was thinking to myself, like 100, that would be great, 100 kilograms times 10 repetitions for 10 sets. Boom. And I thought, actually, wait a minute, I don't want to be just sticking at 100, even for kind of high volume. So I thought, right, I've got to tickle some of these in. Yeah. People, we might have to look at 100 and 120 instead of those 3. I think that's incredibly optimistic. I just did that literally on the back of a fag packet. I don't smoke, you know, I mean the old expression. Right. 130 kilos now on the bar. Bloody hell. Yeah, I don't think this is going up for 5 1 set. But there we go, I surprised myself, as you know, all the time. So let's go. So literally, that was what? we can see it on there. It's probably about 4 minutes rest since the last time I did the 120. Oh. Jesus, my back is, man, can't even get close to touching the ground. Okay, right, 130. Oh. Bloody hell. Right. Jesus Christ. My endurance is murdering me. Right, what we might have to do is, instead of the 3 sets of 5, how many reps is that? Barry, do the maths. What's 5 times 3, my friend? 15 reps. Right, that's 3 so far. Let's go and hit another 2 to get to that 5 quickly. Then we'll see where we're at. Oh God. Jesus. Second one was interesting, wasn't it? My God. I can't explain to you, and you've seen me smash the living daylights out of 5 sets of 130 before 5. Just that ladder of 3 on 100, 3 on 120, then trying to attempt that 130 has absolutely broken me. Certainly should have just done possibly even 2 sets on 100, 2 sets on 120, then I'll be in much better shape to hit these 130s. Doing 6 sets and then coming on to 130 has broken me. But at least we know that for next time. So far we are 5 repetitions through 130. It's not often you're going to see this, people. But we're going to have to mix this up. Give me a second. Right, we've mixed it up, people. Do not take this as defeat, because I'm just about to muller myself on 100 kg. Sticking to the 10,000, but there is no way on God's green earth this evening, be it through lack of energy, not lack of trying, I'm going to be able to do another 2 sets or 10 repetitions on 130. So instead of that, as you can see, I've mixed it up slightly. We've reduced the 120 down to 1 final set. Then we're going to hit 4 sets of 10 on 100. Say that. Well, we're doing 40 repetitions on 100, like literally do or die. Now, a lot of this is because of the lack of time. I do need to be somewhere, and that's the kind of, do you know something? That's the reality of things. So yeah, see you back in a sec. So we've seen how we're going to change it up now. So we've got 1 final set on 120 for 5, then we're going to go down to 100, and then literally I've got about 20 minutes to batter out 40 repetitions on 100, which for anyone who's aiming to get to 100, or for you guys that literally try to do 10 on 100, 40 repetitions is no mean feat. But for now, let's hammer this 120 for 5. Right, 2 more. God. Yeah, should have been taking like 5 minutes plus in between these sets. Unfortunately, I thought I had more time. Whether I've been talking too much or I didn't anticipate actually when I got everything set up and started training, but I literally need to be indoors in 20 minutes from now. So, as I said, this is the reality, do you know what I mean? Of finishing work, getting home, doing some things inside quickly, getting out, then having to get back in. These things happen. If all of you get loads and loads of your friends to subscribe, I could be doing this full time and I wouldn't have to work. I could just do YouTube, doing lifting videos and going around visiting loads of gyms and giving everyone reviews on gyms, etc, etc. Have I made you feel guilty that you haven't subscribed yet? Or even if you have, hit the like button, comment, spread the word. Right, 2 more repetitions to do on this before we go back down to 100. I'm not expecting 100 to be very pleasant either, so we'll see how we get on. Right. Oh my God. This is going to come up as the biggest gym fail in the world. You know, we've just been talking about doing the final set on 130, so on 120. Did any of you notice, and you might not have any of you looked at what's on the bar? It's the biggest gym fail of my life. What's on the bar, people? $20, $40, $50, $55, 110 in plates, 20 kilogram bar, 130. I was chatting to you guys, talking about going down from 130 to 120 for the last set. Didn't bloody well take the 5s off because I was chatting too much in real time. So we've actually just done another 5 repetitions on 130 without knowing it. Literally, you absolute muppet. Well, that's quite, do you know something? That's ridiculous, but in a way, actually bloody good. Because I have to admit, when I thought that was 120 and I struggled to do 5 on it, it was almost, I felt embarrassed for you watching me. That was another 130 for 5, you silly mug. Jeez, that's what happens when you get old, people. So that was 130 kilos, it wasn't 120. Please don't make that mistake. Flipping out, Barry. Right. I honestly thought, because the first set on 130 went so badly, and because in my brain I thought I had 120 on there, I literally wasn't surprised when I only managed 3. I thought, God, my insurance is shot. No, Barry, it's because you were going for another set on 130. Right, this is now 120, so we are going to do that final 4th set, and then it's possibly, I'll work out the maths, we might only have to now do 30 repetitions on 100. We'll see what we can do, but for now, we'll set a couple of minutes rest. We're going to smash this on. This is 120, this time for real. Oh my God. What am I like? 120, let's go. With a couple of minutes rest after doing 130, which was disguised as 120. Right, good. That's more like what 120 should feel like. Right, you guys are probably working out in your head already what I now need to do to get to 10,000, but that's our goal. I've just got to do some quick calculations, see if I still have to do, we've just done that fourth on 120, if I still got 4 more sets to do. Hopefully not, because we've gone 30 ahead with those extra 5. So we just made up, what, 150 kg. So that should mean I have to do, what, 25 instead of 40? Let me do the maths, I'll be back in 2 secs. Right, people, just worked it out. So we've now done 1,300 kilograms on 130. We've done 2,400 complete on 120. So that's 3,700, which means I've got 6,300 to do on 100 kg. So far, as you know, we've done 30 repetitions, which equals 3,000. So I've got 3,300 to go, which equals 33 reps. God, I wish it was less. I thought it was around 25, but as a miscalculation. So we've got 33 reps left. Camera around, so we've got 33 reps left. And we have, on the right, flipping volume, and also on a time schedule. But I literally have about 10 minutes to do 33 reps on 100. So this is a challenge within itself, isn't it? 33 reps, 100 kg. Okay, right, here we go. 33 reps, 10 minutes. This is going to be absolutely chest destroying, isn't it? We know it. I'm going to put you at this angle so you can see it a little bit better. Right, 33 reps. 100 kg. God, I'm still going to maybe break this into possibly 33 into 8s or something like that. 4 sets of 8 and a 9. See how we get on, see how the first one feels. Okay, right, we got 13 done there, so that takes us down to 20 reps. Oh my God, 13, unlucky for some, not for me. Right, so that now goes down, so we've just done that. We've got 2 sets left really, haven't we? And we got, I'm not right-handed, I'm left-handed, so you'll have to excuse me trying to write, and also that on reverse. Hopefully turn that around. That's not 0.2, 0.5. 20 reps left. 20 reps left to hit 10,000. So it didn't go completely as planned, but bizarrely enough, I only missed off 1 set on 130 because of my stupidity. Hey, look at that. Just shows I didn't think I had another 5 repetitions left on 130. And it took forgetting to take 2 5s off each side for me to do it. As I always say, and you've probably heard me say this a lot, so much of it is up there. Your body doesn't talk you out of it, that talks you out of it. Did I have 3? Did I have 3 my arse? Probably for another triple and a 2, but there we go. Right, we got 20 reps to smash out on 100. And I've got 7 minutes till we got to be inside. I've got a chicken pizza calling my name. A chicken pizza and some rice pudding. Old school whey protein. Right, let's get these done. Flipping heck. Absolutely murdering me. Oh, that feels heavy. God, Jesus.
But the thing about it is that you can't be surprised about these things. But you need to be prepared.
Right. Okay. Right, I've got 7 minutes. So the way I look at it is, you're probably going to think, oh Christ, I'm just going to fast forward to the final set instead of listening to that old man drone on for a couple of minutes. But I'm literally just going to take a couple of minutes to go over what we're doing this evening and how this plays part of my Road to 160 in volume. So as you know, 3 sessions per week, dumbbell session. I've only done it once, but I freaking love it. And funny enough, so did a lot of you. So are we going to stop doing that? Hell no. Absolutely love it. So next dumbbell session, we're going to be attacking those 47.5s again. Absolutely love that session, one of my favourites. We've also hit a heavy chest session, as you saw previously to this one. So happy. We got 150 kg up twice in a single session. Progressive overload, baby. That's good, so I'm well happy with that as well. That's really, really good. Could I have got a third up in the same session? Possibly. But no, it's all good, it's all good, it's all good. Yeah, so we introduced the dumbbell session, that's gone well so far. Seems to be helping. It was great to still, as I just mentioned there, see that progression on 150 kg, which I'm happy with. And then this evening, all on volume. And I love these volume sessions, one of my favourite, man. Back in the day, as I always said, I had a lot of people at the gym that could outbench me, like had bigger 1 rep maxes than me. But stick 100 kilos on the bar and we have a rep party, an AMRAP, and you ain't touching me. And luckily, I've kept some of that muscular endurance even into my 30s and 40s. But yeah, back late 20s, you might have been able to do 160, 170 on the bar, where I was probably around 140. But we all stick 100 kilos on the bar. Man, I'll have you huffing, puffing and dropping that on your chest within about 4 or 5 sets. Starting to tighten up a little bit now. So I'm going to give it, how long have we got? I've literally got 4 minutes now until I've got to be in. What's happening here? Yeah, so it's all good. So yeah, what I would say is just next couple of minutes, just before we try and attempt this last 10 to finish off the 10,000 kilograms in a single session, which has been about an hour, close to an hour, isn't it? All I can say again, as always, a massive thank you for following me, if you are, if not. But also just the comments, loving the comments, people, just comment as much as possible. Spread advice, ask for advice, give me advice, don't care, just absolutely love it. And thank you for liking my video as well. Really, yeah, just humbled that you spend your time where you could be doing absolutely everything, as I always say, with me on my journey to 160 kg. So thank you very much. Other than that, if there's anything else you'd like me to do, I dropped a video on kind of like bench press basics. I've either going to, or it's already dropped, and you'll be like, Barry, you've already dropped that. Just around my programming, so my current programming. Now that was done just before this, so I might not talk about 10,000, I might not talk about this type of volume, but I will make reference to that volume, because as you know, this is the second time we've hit volume, and I really do enjoy my volume days, and it does seem to be really helping the likes of my max dumbbells, and also, if anything, my cardio on bench, even in the heavier days, which is heavier sessions, which is all good. But no, I'm absolutely loving this journey, and I've got you guys to thank for it as well, because yeah, I needed a goal this year. I needed something. I wish I'd done this in January, but I needed something to chase. So yeah, it'll be interesting when I do hit 160, and it's never will, it's a do, when, what do I do next? Do we go up to 4 plates? Loads of you have said, Barry, you need to be going after 4 plates, man. It'd be mental to see you lift 4 plates. I think it would fold me like an envelope. But yeah, we'll see. Right, for now, as I said, a massive thank you. But let's finish in style. Let's get 10. Let's finish 10,000 kilos in under an hour off in style. Need all of you with me on this final set, please. And what we're going to do is let's finish in style, everything out, flat back on bench. Let's go. Right, one more. One more for 10,000. Oh, that'd be right if I didn't try to pause it. Had to finish in style, didn't I? Right, people, that is 10,000 kilograms from 100 to 120 to 130 for 2 sets. Man alive. If you're trying this yourself, have a spotter. If you're trying this yourself, have a physician and an ambulance outside your garage. That's for me, that's my volume session done for today. Done for this week on chest. I thoroughly enjoyed that. That kicked my arse, and that's what I like. See you on the next vid, peeps. Sorry guys, last thing, forgot to show you what it looks like, tidied up. 10,000 kilograms, 63 reps on 100 kg, 20 reps on 120, and 10 reps on 130. 10,000 kgs. Thank you for sticking with me. Job done.